You're eating protein wrong, and it's not just sabotaging your muscles, it's starving your brain. Right now, millions of people follow outdated protein guidelines designed decades ago for sedentary populations, completely ignoring what cutting-edge neuroscience reveals. Your brain is the most protein-demanding organ. You have every neurotransmitter that controls your mood, focus, motivation, and memory is built from amino acids. Without adequate protein, your brain literally cannot manufacture dopamine, serotonin, norepinephrine, or GABA. You're not just weak physically, you're cognitively crippled. Here's the devastating reality. Most people never hear the standard recommendation of 0.8 grams per kilogram of body weight was never designed for optimal brain function. It was calculated to prevent deficiency diseases, not to maximize mental performance. Current research shows that active individuals, people under stress, anyone seeking peak cognitive function, or those over 30 need dramatically more, often double or triple the outdated baseline. Your brain consumes 20% of your body's protein turnover, despite being only 2% of your weight. But here's what nobody tells you: timing matters as much as quantity. Your brain's neurotransmitter production follows circadian rhythms. Protein consumed at specific times creates dramatically different cognitive outcomes than the same amount eaten randomly. You're not just eating wrong, you're eating at the wrong times. The neuroscience is brutal and clear. Inadequate protein intake directly impairs cognitive function. Within hours, when you skip protein at breakfast, your brain's dopamine production plummets by mid-morning, destroying focus, motivation, and decision-making capacity. Tyrosine and phenylalanine, the amino acids that build dopamine and norepinephrine, must come from dietary protein. Your brain cannot synthesize them without morning protein intake of at least 30 grams. You're neurochemically setting yourself up for mental fog, emotional instability, and cognitive fatigue before lunch even arrives. But the timing precision goes deeper. Tryptophan, the amino acid precursor to serotonin and melatonin, competes with other amino acids for brain entry. This is why high-carb, low-protein evening meals can enhance sleep. Carbohydrates trigger insulin, which clears competing amino acids and allows tryptophan preferential access to your brain. Strategic protein timing is just about muscle, it's about controlling your neurochemical state throughout the entire day. Current research reveals another shocking truth: stress dramatically increases protein requirements. Cortisol accelerates protein breakdown. Chronic stress, inadequate sleep, intense training, or demanding cognitive work all spike your body's protein needs. The person grinding through 12-hour workdays on minimal protein is just tired. They are experiencing accelerated neural degradation. Your brain is cannibalizing its own neurotransmitter reserves, destroying the very chemicals needed for resilience, focus, and emotional regulation. So what's the real number? Current evidence suggests 0.8 to 1 gram per pound of body weight for anyone seeking optimal cognitive and physical performance, not per kilogram per pound. That's nearly double what most people consume. A 150-pound person needs roughly 120 to 150 grams daily, distributed strategically. 30 to 40 grams at breakfast to ignite dopamine production, another 30 to 40 post-workout to support both muscle and neural recovery, the remainder spread across remaining meals to maintain steady amino acid availability for continuous neurotransmitter synthesis. But quantity without quality is worthless. Your brain requires all 9 essential amino acids simultaneously to build neurotransmitters efficiently. Incomplete proteins force your body into biochemical compromises, slowing or preventing optimal brain chemistry. Complete protein sources: eggs, fish, poultry, beef, Greek yogurt, or combined plant proteins deliver the full amino acid spectrum. Your brain demands. This isn't about preference, it's about biochemical necessity. The most powerful revelation: increasing protein intake to optimal levels can reverse years of cognitive decline. Symptoms within weeks: brain fog lifts focus, sharpens emotional stability, returns energy, becomes consistent. This isn't placebo, it's your brain finally receiving the raw materials it's been desperately lacking. Stop following obsolete guidelines designed for survival. Start feeding your brain for dominance. The difference between adequate and optimal protein is just physical. It's the difference between existing and truly living with full cognitive power.